Welcome to my show, 5-Minute Flashpoints with Tio Uncle VR. That's me. This show is a race to get all my points in 5 minutes or less, but quite honestly, it's always a lot more. So let's go. Our subject today will be a review of New York Jets weekly news in a flash. All right, story number 5. Breece Hall. Breece Hall's hype is all over New York Jets fan circles and across the country, and especially evident in fantasy football, where his ADP has been anywhere in the top 5 from pick number 2 to number 5. Some are even taking him number 1 in drafts. If Christian McCaffrey is the bar for running backs in the NFL, Breece Hall, in just 2 seasons, with one being injured, has developed a profile that looks very much like the younger CMC. But this is already in his DNA. Breece Hall is kin, more specifically, a cousin to none other than Roger Craig. Yes, that Roger Craig. In 1985, Craig became the first in NFL history to run and receive for at least 1,000 yards in the same season. He ran for 1,050 yards on 214 carries and led the NFL with 92 catches for 1,016 yards and scored a team-high 15 touchdowns. He is the best running back that is not in the Hall of Fame. It's only kismet that the New York Jets will be playing the San Francisco 49ers on Monday Night Football for the first game of the season. Let's see if it's a coronation of Breece Hall being the official RB1 of the NFL after that game. Get your popcorn ready. On to story number 4. Allen Lazard. Allen Lazard is looking to rebound from a difficult season last season in 2023. His quarterback Aaron Rodgers' season ended just 4 plays into the opener when his left Achilles gave out. Allen Lazard, who qualified for one of the players receiving the most scorn from frustrated Jets fans last season and into this season, said he is highly motivated to reestablish his value to the team. Lazard continued, "It was a difficult year. It was tough just from the fact that up until last year, I worked my whole career to get that stability and security. And I came to a new city with new adventures, feeling like I finally got this check in my life. And then obviously, the season was what the season was." Now, Lazard wasn't deaf to the negative chatter. He was also aware of the derisive words of many Jets fans for his lack of production. He said, "I use all that as motivation. I take all that stuff from last year and I turn it into motivation and focus to get better in my craft and be a better teammate." We hope so, Allen. We sincerely hope so. Signed, XOXO, big time Jets fan right here. On to story number 3. Unfortunately, the Hassan Reddick contract drama. Jets general manager Joe Douglas publicly addressed the Hassan Reddick holdout for the first time on Thursday, and he didn't paint an optimistic picture. Douglas said he hasn't spoken directly to Reddick since the defensive end was in the Jets building on April 1st. And there has not been any recent conversations with Reddick's agent, Tory Dandy. Jody said, "The ball's in their court, and whenever he is ready to come here, we're ready to have him." The Jets believe that he still was going to show up and play under his contract, and that there could be further negotiations in regards to his contract during that time. Douglas said, "In simple terms, we did talk about an extension, but once it wasn't agreed upon, we had the conversation and we felt good about making the trade." Douglas said the team has been clear and direct in communicating with Tory Dandy, but he emphasized any contract adjustment for Reddick, who hasn't played for the Jets, at this time could cause issues with other Jets who have played for the team and are in the last year of their contracts. So the drama continues. Some are hoping against hope that Reddick signs a contract before the game this week and can play some snaps on Monday night. We shall see. On to story number 2. Hopefully a little bit more uplifting. The real Michael Carter. Michael Carter agreed to a 3-year, $30.75 million Jet extension yesterday. And it can be worth up to $33 million with $19 million guaranteed. The deal makes Michael Carter the highest paid slot corner in the league. Now, Carter, who was set to hit free agency after this season, has become a key part of our defense, the Jets defense, after being taken in the 5th round of the 2021 draft. Consequently, he's outlasted the other Michael Carter, the running back, who was picked in the same draft a round earlier in round 4. Another fun fact, that pick number 154 in the 5th round, was a pick they previously acquired as part of a trade that sent Leonard Williams to the New York Giants. Pro Football Focus gave Carter an impressive 80.4 grade for his 2023 campaign, allowing just 32 receptions on 57 targets. Robert Saleh called him our silent assassin. Let's go, Deadpool. All right, finally, last but certainly not least, number 1 story, our New York Jets captain. The Jets elected their 2024 captains on Tuesday, choosing 3 of the same players who held the title a year ago, along with a new veteran. Aaron Rodgers, C.J. Mosley, the 2 team captains of 2023, were chosen this year, unsurprisingly. They were re-elected for 2024. They will be joined by none other than Quinnen Williams and Thomas Morstead, giving the team 4 team captains. Now, Quinnen Williams was not initially elected last season, but when Rodgers went down, he took the spot over and became the team captain. In addition to last season, where Rodgers was the captain, Rodgers was a Packer captain 12 times. Now, C.J. Mosley, who enters his 16th season in the, Mosley, who has now been a 5-time captain with the Jets. He's been the captain every season since the 2020 time when he opted out due to concerns over the pandemic. Morstead, first-time captain with the New York Jets, enters his 16th season in the league and 3rd with the New York Jets, and as he was a captain with the New Orleans Saints in 2014 and 2015. Congratulations to our New York Jets captains. Captain, no captain, please steer us to the Super Bowl championship. All right. Please note that if you like this material, like and subscribe, and also check our information on the YouTube channel, the 411 on New York Sports, in the description. The QR code is also at the top of this video. Please feel free to leave us a tip or a donation. This concludes my time, and as I sign off, have a great day, and always remember, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist. And just like that, he was gone.